He's all about enhancing his speed and explosiveness on the court. And you know what they say, to move faster, you've got to get stronger, especially in those legs. Tsitsipas understands this like no other, and that's why he's always one step ahead, quite literally, on the tennis court. So, what's the deal with explosive leg training anyway? Well, it's all about generating maximum force in minimal time. Try to imagine this. Tsitsipas lunging for a cross-court shot or sprinting to reach a drop shot. That's where explosive power comes into play. By honing in on single leg strength, he's able to unleash lightning-quick movements that leave his opponents in awe. So, being explosive isn't just about flashy moves, it's about efficiency too. Tsitsipas knows that every split second counts on the court, so he's constantly refining his movements to be as efficient as possible. That means less wasted energy and more power packed into every stride. And should you do them? Anyway, if you're willing to jump on the explosive leg training bandwagon, get ready to reap some serious rewards. First off, you'll be able to change direction like a pro. Think about those rapid-fire direction changes during a heated rally with explosive legs. You'll be making those turns on a dime. And let's not forget about acceleration. Ever seen Tsitsipas burst into action after a serve? That's the power of explosive legs right there. By strengthening those leg muscles, you'll be able to explode off the mark and leave your opponent eating dust. But it's not just about speed, it's about resilience too. By building up your leg strength, you're also boosting your body's elasticity, its ability to absorb and dissipate force. Translation: fewer injuries and more time on the court doing what you love. So, how can you incorporate Tsitsipas' inspired leg training into your routine? It's all about targeted exercises that focus on explosive power and single leg strength. Think lunges, squats, and plyometric drills, the kind of stuff that makes your muscles scream for mercy. But here's the thing, consistency is key. You can't expect to channel your inner Tsitsipas overnight. It takes dedication, hard work, and a whole lot of sweat. So lace up those sneakers, hit the court, and start sculpting those explosive legs of yours. And remember, it's not just about the physical gains, it's about the mental ones too. As you push yourself to new limits, you'll develop a newfound confidence in your abilities. Suddenly that impossible shot doesn't seem so out of reach anymore. Here are few things that make Tsitsipas' leg workouts so effective. Tsitsipas knows that tennis isn't a symmetrical game. You're constantly shifting your weight from one leg to the other. That's why he emphasizes single leg strength in his training. Exercises like Bulgarian, split squats, single leg deadlifts, and step-ups are great for building stability and power in each leg individually. By focusing on strengthening one leg at a time, you'll not only improve your balance and coordination, but also reduce the risk of muscle imbalances and injuries. And plyometric exercises like box jumps, squat jumps, and lateral bounds are designed to improve explosive power by maximizing the stretch shortening cycle of your muscles. By incorporating plyometrics into your routine, you'll train your muscles to generate more force in less time, leading to faster movements and greater agility on the court. Tsitsipas' lightning-fast court movements don't happen by accident. They are the result of dedicated speed and agility training. Cone drills, ladder drills, and shuttle runs are just a few examples of exercises that can help improve your footwork, reaction time, and change of direction speed. By incorporating these drills into your workouts, you'll become more nimble and elusive on the court, making it harder for your opponents to keep up with you. Dynamic stretching exercises like leg swings, hip circles, and walking lunges with a twist not only improve your range of motion, but also help prepare your muscles for the explosive movements ahead. By incorporating dynamic stretching into your warm-up routine, you'll reduce the risk of injury and ensure that your muscles are primed and ready to perform at their best. Steph has few awesome ideas for building leg strength. Why is single leg strength so crucial, you ask? Well, picture this. Every time Tsitsipas explodes forward to chase down a shot, he's relying on the power of each individual leg to propel him forward. That's right, sprinting is essentially a single leg movement, with each leg working independently to generate speed and acceleration. But it's not just about going fast, it's about being agile too. Single leg strength isn't just about raw power, it's also about enhancing agility movements. By strengthening the glutes and stabilizing the hip abductors, Tsitsipas is able to move with precision and control, making those lightning-quick direction changes look effortless. Single leg strength recruits more muscle fibers in each leg, resulting in stronger, more resilient legs. Overall, that means fewer injuries and more time on the court, doing what you love. Sounds like a win-win to me. But here's where it gets really interesting. Single leg movements aren't just for show. They're the key to getting athletes faster and more agile. Think about it. In a game situation, you're constantly pushing off of one foot to move and change direction. By mimicking these movements in your training, you're preparing your body for the demands of the game. And that's what it's all about, right? So what's the deal? Tennis is a game of constant movement and quick changes in direction. By strengthening the glutes and stabilizing the hip abductors through single leg exercises, you'll be able to move with agility and fluidity, making it easier to react to your opponent's shots and cover the court with ease. And strong, stable legs are less prone to injury, plain and simple. By strengthening the muscles around the knees, hips, and ankles, you'll improve your body's ability to absorb impact and maintain proper alignment during explosive movements. This means fewer sprains, strains, and other nagging injuries that can sideline you from the game. Single leg exercises require a high degree of balance and coordination as you're forced to stabilize your body on one leg while performing the movement. Over time, this translates to better balance and coordination on the court, allowing you to move more efficiently and react more quickly to your opponent's shots. And so, unlike traditional weightlifting exercises that focus on isolated muscle groups, single leg exercises mimic the natural movement patterns used in sports like tennis. By training your muscles in a functional way, you'll develop strength that translates directly to improved performance on the court.